Oh, there's confetti.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Higher Ed Dreamin'.
Good morning. Hello, everyone.
Frank, did you get your microphone on or what?
I think it is on. Hello, everyone. How is everyone out there? We are so excited. We know this is the pre-show. I've been calling it the pre-game, but pre-game means a little
That's
bit more.
That's a different thing, Frank. That's different.
That's not there. Yeah. But anyway, we're here. We're getting ready to, speak with you, chat a little bit amongst ourselves, chat with you all. You guys have the chat to chat with. We'll take a look at that, and we'll be hanging out with you guys for the next 25 minutes or so, and then we'll get ready to do the official welcome.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, we also have a live studio audience with us today. And so if they could just give us a little round of applause. Ooh, that sounds good, Frank. That sounds good.
Yeah, thank you, Sun Devils. These are all Sun Devils. So we are in Arizona, if you do not know. So this year we are coming, the PodCACHE is coming live to you from ASU, Arizona State, at the Tempe campus.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's sit. Let's get cozy. Hopefully all of you are cozy out there. We have a little Sparky here with us today.
And we brought our friends. We all recognize these friends, I'm sure. All right, where am I going to put these guys?
I didn't think of the logistics. I might just kind of go like this. Ready? Yeah. Hey-o! Frank, you got to warn them before you throw things. Okay. All right. Oh, we have so many people in here. I'm so excited. Fold it down. Okay. All right. We've got people telling me to hold the microphone down. So there we go. So what are you the most excited about today, Frank?
It's just getting started. I am really excited about this community. You'll hear a little bit later, we're breaking some records. Mm-hmm. So excited about breaking records, but excited. That means that I'm really excited about the sessions, the information that is going to get out to this community, not only within the United States, but internationally. So we are considering this a global event. We'll talk to you about that a little later.
Oh yes, it's so amazing to see the response. I don't want to say the numbers because we're going to say it a little later.
Say them later.
Just wait. It's amazing. I think I'm the most excited about the roundtables, which are like my favorite part of the event. So we have some amazing sponsors who make this possible, both for us to be like here. So Arizona State University is a sponsor of this because we're here on campus with them. But we also just have some really great sponsors who make this all possible. So hats off to you, sponsors. We'll be making sure that we show lots of their stuff. But the roundtables are great. They're like an Ask Me Anything kind of style session, and I have a lot of questions. So if you do also, that's going to be a really great time for you. What about you, Frank? What's your favorite session that you're looking forward to?
There's a lot of stuff going on with AI. So we have several AI sessions. So I'm really excited about that because I think people are starting to realize that agentic AI is a thing and it is feasible and doable. So I'm excited to hear from those that are discovering, are implementing, are doing whatever they're doing with an agentic AI agent right now at their universities. I'm hoping that we can get some inspiration out there through these knowledge shares. But, it's not only about agentic AI. It's about all the other things that people are innovating on. So innovation is not just agentic AI. So innovation means a lot of things. And I think we're going to learn a lot from a lot of our different institutions. Some are small, some are large, some are just starting. Some have been doing this for a very long time. So it's a plethora of conversations that are going to be out there for us.
Pulling out plethora this early in the morning. All right, with the vocabulary. Yeah, I think you guys have a session, right? ASU has a session. I think it's in the first block of sessions. So we'll see that right after the keynote.
Yeah, we have a session. So we will have Michael Blimbaum, if some of you may know him, and Kylie Stewart from WP Carey doing one of the sessions. And they're going to be sharing a little bit about what ASU has been up to relative to Agent Force and our agentic AI journey since Agent Force went GA last November.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be a really good session. It's 40 minutes, jam-packed though, so I'm really excited for that. I think we have at least 2 other sessions. I know UNC Charlotte is also talking about their, AI experience and all the agentic AI that they have going there. I can't remember exactly what their use case is, but I'll be tuning in. So hopefully you will as well.
And Haley, what do you have going on outside of what we're doing now?
Outside of what we're doing right now, I'm just going to have a very chill day out by the pool, I think. No, I think we have a lot going on. Smith is presenting. So I'm Haley, by the way. Hi, I'm Haley. I'm from Smith College. And my very, very talented developer, Tom, is going to be presenting, talking about our student intern rock stars that we have. I think we have 3 right now that are going through the full year. At one point we had 6. So he's going to share some, just general tips and tricks and how to use those interns and make your Salesforce instance rock. So, yeah.
So I'm going to change the subject a little bit.
Fine.
Because you're supposed to do this, right? Let's talk about the weather. Well, I have to brag. The weather is, how nice is it out here, Haley, this time of year?
Nice. It's so nice.
Okay. So I know I'm going to probably annoy a lot of those that are in the East Coast, in the Midwest, or in the cold country, but we, the stars aligned, and we have 79 degrees today. So just FYI.
That's why I said I'll be out by the pool. Thanks, everybody.
So ASU is the place to be right now, everybody.
Yeah, and actually, I wanted to make sure that we thank Frank not only for the weather, but just for all the things that he's been doing to prep for this event. I have some audience interaction signs here, so if you guys could all just sort of, yes, clap it up. In the chat as well, give me a clap. And I also was thinking maybe we could just do a chant. We could just say, go, Frank, go, Frank, go, Frank, go, Frank. Yeah, this one's getting used later. All right.
We'll pull that out of her pocket.
Oh. Yes, out of my pocket. Yes. So, I have a couple more I'm just going to save for later, but my audience participants, great job. That was amazing. Yeah.
Well, Sun Devils always do a great job.
I know,
Thank
they
you,
really
Sun
do.
Devils.
They really do. You got lots of claps and laughs in the chat as well. So good job, Frank.
Well, Haley, let's talk a little bit more about what is going on. So many of you know that we have the PodCACHE, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the PodCACHE has come live to you at least once a year during this event.
This is true.
But the content is all out there for these events.
Mm-hmm.
So I consider, our PodCACHE still very active from that perspective, even though you get to only talk to us once a year through this venue. We're hoping to change that, but we've said that before.
Yeah.
Things happen, but I think what we're still getting the information out there to everybody, the content. So where was I going with this? I don't remember.
I think you were just excited to be up on stage, but but no, I think it's like this show last year, I think was really fun way to open the day. I think we're trying to do the same thing this year and just hopefully inspire them with all the content that's going to happen. So we have these old episodes. There was a pandemic in the middle. I had a kid in the middle. It's like there was some things that happened since then.
Life.
These still remain as like one of the artifacts, right, of all the content that we're putting out there. And by the way, all the sessions that you're going to see today are all recorded. I think with the exception of the roundtables, they're all recorded and they will be on YouTube within about 48 hours of the event afterwards. So the content lives on. And if you want to go look at some of those on our YouTube channel, we'll make sure that you have the links, but Higher Ed Dreamin' all over every session from the last 4 years, because this is our 4th Higher Ed Dreamin' is all there. So.
Yep. So can we remind everybody what this logo means? CACHE.
Oh, yes. Collaborative advice for CRM in higher ed. Isn't that cute? Oh, wait, hold on. I have a sign for that. Isn't that so cute? Oh, yes, that's getting used later also. It's collaborative advice for CRM and higher ed. And our goal was, I think, to just interview somebody each episode and get, kind of like that feeling when you're at a conference and you make a new friend and they're speaking to you from stage, but it's like they're speaking to you, in the audience. That's what really the vibe of the event is that we're hoping that we have today. But that's what the PodCACHE is about as well.
Yeah. So we love the PodCACHE. We continue to do that. We'll continue to come to you live from this event and hopefully from other events as we, circle the globe.
Yeah, hopefully. Circle the globe. Man, we have some pressure for next year.
I just have big ideas.
We do need to do global, though. We need to go global because we have a global audience. So we're going to do that. We're going to, I'm just hyping up those numbers for the keynote. It's going to be so good.
It's exciting. All right. Anybody online have any questions for us?
0 questions, 0 interactions. No, so many. People love my cue cards. So you're welcome. And I don't know if they know this, but there's confetti hands if you just touch the screen. And so if we can just give Frank some confetti right on his face, that'd be great. Thanks, guys.
Followed by confetti on Haley's face, please.
No, not on my Why would we do that? This is, I think, a fun little interaction. I have a feeling it'll be turned off relatively soon. It's a lot of confetti to clean up, guys. Please just, be careful with that. But no, people are really, really excited. I think for the most part, we've got a lot of people introducing themselves. I've seen lots of things going here, and the confetti is just off the hook right now.
Oh, geez. I can feel my bald head is getting really itchy right now, just letting everybody know.
Yeah, actually, let me just wipe your shoulders off real quick. Ready? There you go. Yeah,
We got one right here.
Oh, yep. Thanks. Oh, perfect. Perfect. But yeah, if anybody has questions out there for Frank or myself, we're happy to answer them. I do have a question for Frank.
Oh, gee.
Oh, geez. Frank, what's the secret to life? No, I'm just kidding. But what's sort of next for you on the roadmap here at ASU? What are you guys working on?
We have a lot going on our roadmap. So as many of you know, or if you don't know, ASU has a large Salesforce footprint. We are a multi-org university. So I'm specifically focused on the roadmap initiatives that are related to our enterprise instance of Salesforce. So, of course, you're going to know a little bit about what we're doing with agentic AI in our session. That is definitely on the roadmap. We are also doing a lot of refactoring, revamping, and enhancing our current student success applications, such as our student profile, our success coach portal, and our advisor portal. That is a big item on the roadmap, and we're doing a nice iterative approach to making changes there. So, and including, I think you'll see that there might be an agent that's going to help us out with that roadmap item. So excited about that roadmap item. And we're also doing a lot of, operational efficiency type items that are helping us prepare the data, prepare processes, so that we can take advantage of some of the new functionality that's coming in all these releases that we get quarterly from Salesforce.
Mm-hmm.
So positioning ourselves to take advantage of that by cleaning up some of that technical debt.
Let's start calling it technical confetti.
Technical confetti. So we have a lot going on, and not only within the enterprise instance, but across all the university, all the instances of Salesforce. They have their own roadmaps. We're a collaborative group, so we all know what the right hand is doing and the left hand is doing. So it's kind of cool from that perspective. How about you guys?
That's awesome.
Talk to me about your roadmap.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, just like the next few months, we are very big Blackthorn users at Smith. So shout out to Blackthorn, who's one of our sponsors. One of two, I think, that's sponsored every year of Higher Ed Dreamin'. So shout out to you, Blackthorn. But we have a really big event that we run through that's called Reunion. So about 1,200 alums come back for 2 separate weekends, so about 2,500 total if you add in their guests and stuff. And that's a really big undertaking. They pick out meals and all this crazy stuff. And so we're setting that up. Shout out to Allison, who's my Blackthorn events admin, who's doing all the hard work, and Tom, who does a lot of the stuff with payments. You guys are amazing. You make Smith run. And they're really handling that. So I'm kind of hands off from that, but we've got really great users, really engaged, wonderful end users who are making that go live. So registration goes live in February. It's a whole to do, but it's definitely our most complicated event that we run throughout the year. And then we have a really large project in which we are moving out of Banner and into Salesforce. So Banner will no longer exist on our campus in about 2 years, and really making Salesforce our system of record for all things alum and advancement. We're working with IntraEdge on that project, and we're really excited. We just kicked off in September, so we still have quite a bit of ways to go, but it runs the gamut. So it's, bio demo type stuff through gift processing and stewardship and prospect research, and there's some fun little tools and tips and tricks and things in there as well. But we're having a really lovely time with IntraEdge, so shout out to you guys as well. One of our sponsors, also based right here in Arizona, actually. So thank you, IntraEdge. But those are kind of the two big things that we're working on right now. I don't know if we'll have time for anything else, but as always, we just support our main users and are really trying to get our kind of governance feet underneath us. So
governance. Oh, that word, right? But important, right? And I think governance is necessary. So I won't go there because I'm not sure I think we do have a couple of sessions on governance. So
I think so.
Yeah. So
change management, governance, some intersection in there. Yeah.
Oh, there. So good. Okay. How does the chat look now?
Oh, people are excited. Shout out to Christopher, has a freshman at Smith. Their niece is a freshman at Smith. Go Smithies. They're amazing. By the way, we're the Bears now. It's a new thing for us. We're the Bears. So still getting used to saying that, but go Bears. And just lots of people introducing themselves. Some New England love with Rachel Shipman from UMass. Hi, Rachel.
Hey.
And lots of people just saying hello. So It's great. Hi, everyone. If you're just joining us, we've got about 15 minutes before our keynote begins. We'll probably be on here for just another 10 or so.
Yeah, another 5 to 10.
Chatting. I mean, I could chat with Frank all day.
Yeah, we do a lot of chatting anyhow.
We
but
do.
We tend to chat a lot. So if you haven't spoken with Haley and Frank, you know how it goes.
Yeah, there is a lot of interaction that you can do in the platform. I'll do a more formal kind of like tour at the end of the keynote, but you guys have found the chat and the confetti, so congratulations on that. During other sessions, you're also going to see polls, which is a way for us just to understand who's in the audience or sometimes ask a question about the topic. We'll also be doing Q&A, not in this session, but if you wanted to practice, this is a great time to do that. You just head right over to the Q&A tab and ask a question. And if there is one that Frank and I want to answer, I don't know, we might take questions. Let's do it. Oh, wait, actually, we have a question in the chat. This is from Sage. She's saying, curious how ASU is using agents right now and what areas are they being deployed? Now, I know we have a session later, but what can you tell us, Frank?
Yeah, so I'm not going to give it all away because the session is, I believe, at 10:35 or something like that.
Yeah, right after the keynote.
But anyway, we are leveraging agents really to address, operational efficiency, enrollment growth, automations so that we can support our processes. But we're also, so you'll learn about those agents, right? And I will give you a little hint. We are doing our agent force journey is via POCs and pilots that we are getting ready and we are POCing and we're also piloting. Piloting means they're in production. So you'll learn more about those agents, but really supporting our enrollment growth, supporting our revenue growth, and supporting our operational efficiencies is really what the focus is on some of the outcomes of our agents. So tune in. And if you're not able to go to that session and still want to get to that session will be recorded for you so you can access that information and learn more about what ASU is doing in that journey from, like I said, Michael Blim and Kylie Stewart. So exciting.
That's so exciting. We are getting some really cute comments, including people from when I was in a pastoral at University of Michigan. Hi, Justin. Good to see you. And by the way, you have a request from Reed to send some of the weather over to you. So Reed Brownell, we're getting you. We'll get you.
It's on its way, Reed. It's on its way.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ready? Gosh, I love this group.
Oh, cool. Only Haley would pull that out of her pocket, like I said earlier.
Out of the pocket. Yeah. Oh, see, and you've even got Chance in the chat. So.
Oh, geez. Now I'm joining in.
So if you're like, where did she get this idea? I watched Shrek with my 3-year-old recently, and there's a part in the marriage scene where they're holding up signs. And anyway, that's where I got this from. You're welcome. If you didn't have that on your bingo card to have a Shrek reference today, well, now you should. So
All right.
Nice. Yeah. So I'm wondering if maybe we have time for one more question.
Let's do one more question and then we'll wrap it up because we need to get prepared for the welcoming and our big keynote coming up.
That's right.
Excited.
And while we are coming to you live, there's just a lot of setup and a lot of things that happen here. And so we're going to make sure that that's like the best, possible beforehand. But we'll really get started right at the top of the hour. By the way, Frank, your session's at 10:50 Mountain Time.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Right after the keynote. Okay, so yes, people keep introducing yourself in the chat. I'm going to ask Frank. We've done this virtual event now for about 4 years. So what's your number one tip for somebody who's attending for the first time?
Look at all the sessions ahead of time. Try to join as many sessions as you can, but do not forget this content is yours and available to you. Ooh, need a little water here. And available to you.
Be careful, they'll throw it at us, Frank. You threw animals at them earlier, they'll throw it at us.
So take advantage of the fact that the sessions are recorded. Take advantage of the fact that you can share those sessions with others and learn from those sessions. They're all relative and they're all great content. So, just this is for you. So take advantage of the content that we give to you. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay. I'm so shy,
We
Frank.
started this how many years ago?
Well, our first event was 4 years ago, but we really started this in 2019, which I'm trying to do the math, 6 years ago? Oh, geez.
Yeah. But the first virtual event was in 2021. It's been 4 years.
Something like
4
that.
years. So I just want to
2022.
tell me how it looked like, what this event looked like 4 years ago.
Well, yeah, and we were just talking about this. We were just talking about this recently, and this event was, I think we started kind of like maybe 200 people want to come hang out with us, and just talk, because it was during the pandemic and we were missing the in-person conferences, and we had some really amazing people who are not on our planning team board, but we're definitely like there from the very beginning. So shout out to Vince and Ryan and Joanna, who were all a part of some of those conversations in the very beginning too. But we were like, maybe 200 people want to come hang out with us. And I think that first year we had 400 people register or something like that, and like 250 people attend. And then the second year it got a little bit bigger and like 400 attended. And last year we had about 960 people register for our event and about 650 actually attend. And by the way, just right now in this session right here, there's 402 people. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
I love these signs so much.
So you're going to hear a few thank yous here shortly when we officially open the session with our welcome and our keynote. But I do want to let everybody know, we really appreciate the community. We appreciate all you 400, all you have registered, all that are going to continue to join us throughout the day. Thank you for being here. But I also, we talked about sessions a lot, but we also have our sponsor cameos that are part of the day, a big day. And without our sponsors, we wouldn't be here. And you'll hear me say that several times today. So encourage everyone also to not only look at attend the sponsor sessions. They're really great sessions. They're cameo sessions where not only will you hear from our sponsors, but you'll hear from the projects and their customers that are working with them on specific initiatives. So it's going to be an exciting time. It's a great format for us to have this year and a great format for you to have and have a takeaway.
Yeah, I think I'm the most excited for those. There's a lot of sponsors, and we're really excited about that. Those are going to be like the hidden nugget of information that you're going to find in those. They're quick. They're like 7 minutes each. But it's like that conversation. So like the vibe that we are going for with this event is really like warm and welcoming. Like you met somebody, like a new friend at a conference, and you're learning from them. And you're going to meet at least 9 friends through those cameos who are at schools you might be very similar to or doing things that are really similar to you, and working with these wonderful sponsors and wonderful partners who are just up there just highlighting the work that they do and really the institutions that we're working with. So we're really excited for those. I think Blackthorn kicks us off sometime after the first block of sessions. So.
All right. Well, I think we are probably ready to wrap it up so that we have time to get ready to welcome everybody officially and do a little rearranging. So we will see you all at 10 a.m.
Yeah, but wait, we gotta do
time.
it. Can I just use my cue cards one more time? Okay. Pre-show out, and then last one.
Go Fred, go Fred, go Fred.
Hand that over.
Are you gonna tear that up?
Pretend this says Haley. What would we say?
Go Haley, go Haley, go Haley.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
all right. We'll see you
everyone.
all over in the keynote session, starting right at the top of the hour. See you there.
Bye.
Yay. Can we high five?